Welcome to the Talkin Balls NFL Show with your hosts, the main man, Neil Adams, the Temu Jason Kelsey, Mark McFadgen, and of course, the talent, Rob Newman. Grab some beers and get ready to talk some balls.
Welcome to the Talkin Balls podcast. Talkin Balls is brought to you by Game Day Hospitality, Belushi's, Buskers, and King of the Hill. I'm Neil Adams, I'm your host, and I am joined, as always, as my lovely bearded co-hosts, Aaron, Rob, and Mark. What about you?
Yeah, let's go.
Sweet to
How's
the
it
beat,
going?
yeah, I'm actually a little bit upset with you. What, Liz?
Yeah, I kind of thought you'd have changed it too. But
I thought you'd have changed that intro by now.
I have asked Aaron for fucking pictures so that I can change it, you know? So
Yeah, I want a professional one to make me like lying across like a leather couch with like a velvet leopard print robe on me. Like this, I'm going all in. So I'm gonna get a professional photographer booked out. So it's gonna be a next level pick, you know.
oh, happy
Good
days
stuff.
then. Here, I'm happy enough with that there. Don't worry about that.
I was going to say, we're not all going to do that, though. We all haven't got quite the Captain Sexy body you do.
Maybe, hey, look, maybe we get a little group pick going on, little bonding session. It could take things to the next level, you know. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's get her booked by. Get her booked by. But anyway, guys, what's the crack? What have you been at?
We've been on a lot of games, mate. I'm not going to lie. I was knackered for the last week. It's really having to catch up with some fucking sleep. Like, it's been a hard couple of weeks. So,
Mark, you were saying you missed.
Yeah. No, I was just saying there before the show started that this week of not seeing you guys was. I really felt like a part of me was missing, and I didn't enjoy the silence whatsoever. So I'm glad that the gang is now back together, and we can even grow on that with Aaron being here now as well.
Mm.
See, that is not what you said before Aaron got here.
listen, he's just pulled the veil down, mate. It's fine.
You know, I think it's time you just have to you have to let Aaron know exactly who you are and what type of person you are.
There you go. I think by now Aaron knows who I am.
Oh yeah, man, I've been on the beer with him a couple of times now. I know exactly.
You know he's a
Yeah,
grumpy
yeah.
eyed bastard then, do you?
I was probably one of the tamer out the other two lads, to be honest with you.
Fuck me, well.
See? Thank you, man.
I will not speak for drunk Rob. He's a different person.
Rob's just a social butterfly when he's got drink on him.
Yeah, anyone will be my friend, and I will enjoy myself when I'm
Love
drinking.
But yeah, we're back from a lot of weekends over in London, Dublin.
Yep.
And I keep trying to tell work that I'm working when I'm off. Do you know what I mean? So
I would
I've been,
I would
4
almost
weeks
say
straight
those
work?
those weekends we're doing more than we would our daily jobs. So like, they're busy days. Like, it's as soon as you get up, pint in hand, it's hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't go quite that far. I mean, we wake up at like 9 o'clock, get some breakfast, and then by 10 o'clock we got a pint and talking shit about football.
No,
Is
by
it
10
quite the same as
by-
our 9 to 5, you know?
By 10 o'clock, you come up and wake me up to go painting.
He is right. He sleeps till 11 every fucking morning. Then he goes,
There is
"Boys,
no
we
need
get
to get up
breakfast."
so early when we don't need to. I have kids, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get lions.
I hear that.
I enjoy getting up at 7. It's fine.
You enjoy getting up at 7.
I do. I feel like it's such a waste of a morning if you wake up at 10 or 11. Get up at 7, get your day started.
I hear that.
See?
Anyway,
Agrees.
I want to start talking about football, if that's all right.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
And just to break the new guy in, I want to talk about the Vikings.
Oh my god.
So, Aaron, as a Vikings fan,
Yeah.
what have you got to say about that? Like,
Just in general, or just what happened on Thursday night?
just your as a Viking fan this year, and possibly even if you want to go into giving up Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones last year for Carson Wentz and JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, like I still agree that was the right decision, letting Sam go. Reason being, if you keep him, you're having to slap on like a 50 mil, 40 mil price tag on him. You got to give him the franchise tag. You do that, you're not able to get the coverage of players you need for the rest of the squad, which we were depleted on, such as the O-line and D-line. So look, you get Sam Darnold, you pretty much wasted your first round pick in the season before that. Then, if that's the case, we're bringing in JJ McCarthy. And then, yeah, you got a depleted O-line, which we seen he suffered from against the Lions 3 times in the season, and then twice against the Rams. Don't get me wrong, he can sling a ball. Great passer, probably arguably one of the best deep ball passers in the league, and it shows for the Seahawks. But I think for the future of the team, it was the right decision. I just think they brought in the wrong players in the sense they brought in vets who were kind of still banged up and old, gave them decent contracts, and we pretty much still have the exact same problems as we do this year, as we had last year, minus Jordan Mason, we brought in as a running back who complemented Jones.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, which we don't say we take Sam Darnold. You're not going to get Jordan Mason, and you only have Aaron Jones, who is also pretty injury prone. So we would have no running game. So I think it was the right decision. Just maybe players he brought in weren't the best caliber, to say the least. But I think the idea against Sam was the right choice.
Do you think JJ is the answer, though?
It's hard to say. He's played 2 games in 2 years, like a year and a half beating BMA. So it's hard. It's hard to say. He's young. I don't know what is he, like 22 or something like that. Like he's young. So I think it'd be mean to kind of say no, he's not, when you're seeing like Sam Darnold, for instance, and like Daniel Jones, like these quarterbacks who maybe you've already spent like 5, 6, 7 years in the NFL, and they're only coming to fruition right now and later in their career. Like it's a hard league to hit the ball running or hit the ground running, coming in as a rookie quarterback, and then especially kind of spending your first year injured. You know, it's probably not as easy coming in, and then you got the weight of the world on you. Because if you're in a rookie year, it's not too bad. But if you're kind of coming in off your next year, your kind of expectations are a little bit higher. Being a first round pick, you missed the first year, so a bit more weight on the shoulders. But if the answer, I think he's got the talent to do so, for sure. I think give him time. I think it's cruel what they kind of did to him, where he had a bad game against Atlanta, and everyone was like, "This threw him under the bus." He wanted Carson Wentz in. I think you got to expect to have a couple of bad games with him. I just think the problem is where the kind of difference between the rookie quarterback situation for the Vikings and why it's very much you want to hit the ground running is because it's a team there that they know are capable of winning every game. Like they went 14-3 the season before. It's not like we have a Washington situation where we only won 5 or 4 games that season before. And it's like, whatever happens this season happens. We have no expectations. Like he's coming into a team which has a caliber of players that could go all the way when playing right. So you have an audience or fan base who are there expecting this team is Super Bowl winning. It's not like a Giants where Jack Start is in now and he's got very little expectation on his shoulder. It's like, if we win, fantastic. If we lose, who cares? It's kind of expected. It's a write-off season, where Vikings are like, no, this is this kind of team we have now with the players could do a deep playoff run. So it's a lot more pressure on JJ than the likes of Jaden Daniels or Jackson Dart for their kind of rookie years in their teams.
Yeah. Tell me this, Aaron Jones, I haven't heard much about him this year.
He's
injured? He was injured there for 4 weeks, but he was back. Yeah. But he was only like in sporadically.
Yeah,
right, okay.
Against Chargers.
He's one of them guys though. When he's on, he's great. But I literally haven't heard a thing about him this year. So
he's missed about 4 or 5 games this season already. So he came back against the Chargers, didn't really play much snaps. He just came off the injury reserve that week. I think he's back training now this week, so you'll probably see him play a bit more of a role against the Lions. So yeah, hopefully he stays fit anyway. He does have a bit of problems with injury though, like it's not unusual for him.
He's 30, like he's a 30-year-old running back. So this is probably like this year or next year is probably his last year. Like
yeah, true. Well, to be fair, any running back that gets past 30 these days is doing well.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So Derrick Henry's a bloody enigma, isn't he really? But then he's having a terrible season too this year. So
well, he
had a good weekend there. Yeah, but 1 out of what? Well, 2 out of 8. Good weeks. You know, it's not great, is it?
Yeah.
So
see, I just don't think JJ's the answer because I think we were looking at a game. Was it last week or was it the week before? And they say that he's out with an ankle injury. And did you see the video of him like hopping over the top of a guy and all with an ankle injury while he was standing on the sidelines?
Nope.
Oh, is that when Jefferson kind of like nearly creamed them out?
I nearly knocked him out, but he jumped over him, and like Jefferson near took out his ankle, and he was just like jigging out of it, and it's like that boy's ankle looks fine.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's a case where it's hard. There's rumors saying he was soft bench, rumors saying they're not where he wants to be in terms of being a starter quarterback. There's still a bit of training he needs to do, but then it kind of raised the question marks. Why didn't you let him play in the preseason games? They literally just gave him like 4 snaps out of the 3 preseason games he played. He obviously was training all season, so it's hard to know. There is a lot of kind of speculation or questions, but look, he's going against the Lions, starting QB against the Lions now on a Sunday in Detroit. And I was only saying this today. If the NFL is scripted, what a better game to script than the Vikings going to Detroit, Michigan, JJ McCarthy coming back. You know, he's a little poster boy for the NFL, going back to his hometown Michigan and beating Detroit in a divisional game when the Vikings need to win the most against a rival team in the division. Like, if there's ever a game to script in the NFL, it's that one, you know?
We saved the scripting rumors for Chiefs games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, I get it. But if there's ever a time to kind of like, let's give another team a little script, it's that one. So you never know. It's written in the stars, you know?
We were talking about the Chargers and Vikings game on the Thursday morning, Aaron, and you basically said, this is it. You know, we're coming back. Fucking Wentz is going to fucking blow them out. You know what I mean?
Wentz was playing with one arm.
It was...
See, that's the thing. Yeah. Was he though, or is this just a way to say, right, fuck off, Wentz? The same thing with freaking JJ's ankle.
No. You could see it every throw. He was holding his shoulder. It wasn't his throwing arm. It was his weak arm. Like, yeah. But he's still every throw he was Winston in pain, pun intended. So yeah, now he's out for season-ending surgery.
See, I just think it's a fucking ploy again to try and show why we have to start JJ.
Oh, no, I think he's legit gone. Apparently, he tore it against the Browns, and he played pretty banged up then against the Eagles. They did mention his shoulder. Like, he was limited to training during that week building up to the Eagles game. And then he came out wearing, I don't know what the hell he was wearing. Second I saw him come on that field with that big, ginormous cast in his arm, I was like, what are we doing right here against the Chargers? And yeah, he just had a hard time and bad time on it.
Was McCarthy not on Twitter or X or whatever it's called these days complaining about things during the week there?
No.
I thought, no.
No,
I thought I seen someone. Maybe it was Justin Jefferson. I can't remember.
You're on X?
No, I just happened to see it, mate, on Twitter or TikTok or something like that. You know,
you're probably on Instagram for fuck's sake.
I know.
You're talking about media. Twitter?
Social media is not my forte, okay?
What's your ideal situation coming out of this, then, Aaron, and with the Vikings? They're 3-4. They've only won 2 more games than the Jets. Like, let's be honest about that. Like,
yeah.
Do you want to see JJ starting, or would you like to see them before the trade deadline here on the 4th pick up another QB instead?
Nah, I like to see JJ start. I think it's a thing now. Look, if the league's gone or we're kind of the expectations are pretty low, just kind of send them in there. I think you can get the job done. I think you can. And I don't think there's a QB on the market either, which we could bring in on short notice and be a starter. JJ was meant to be the starter. I think just let him go at it. Look, if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. I think Vikings now are kind of like season's kind of already run and done. I still think we could go for a decent running games. As I said, if we beat Detroit, I think it'll really get momentum going and light a match under their kind of ass. But it's a tough run of fixtures coming. We got to play Green Bay twice, Bears, Detroit twice, Ravens, Cowboys, Seahawks. Like, they're not easy games we got to play. They're tough games, but you never know. But at the same time, it's I think JJ, final word is it should be the kind of start going forward. They probably do need to bring in a QB just as maybe a backup or some of that emergency QB. I don't know if there's anyone in the practice squad. It wouldn't be no harm just with JJ being injury prone. Then if he goes injury prone, they had to bring Max Brosner, who's like the undrafted rookie QB also. We'd had a good preseason, and a lot of people are saying he should have been starting the Chargers game, or we should have brought in earlier in the Chargers game instead of Wentz when he was kind of showing injury at halftime. But look, at time will tell.
See, I think if the NFL is scripted, then this is the moment Kirk Cousins comes in and takes you to the championship.
Well, sure, Penix is now injured, so
yeah, and Kurt didn't really look exactly impressive either in the game for Atlanta during Sunday anyway. So I don't know. I'd say to kind of avoid that at all costs. He wouldn't come cheap either. What's that?
You can take Justin Fields if you want.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind. I'll take him at this stage.
He didn't do too bad this game. Like,
you mean the game that we won?
oh god,
the game that we won, guys.
Yeah,
absolutely. Deck the Bengals.
As Mark said, you're now going to feel like getting the number 1 pick this season as well.
That's what we do. You know what I mean? We're just not shit enough to get the number 1 pick. Although, who's shitter than us that's going to be shitter? Like, even the Titans are looking better.
I was going to say the Titans, but yeah, you're all right. They're definitely better than the Jets. These are both 1-7, isn't there?
Yeah.
So, still a chance. Depends on the remaining schedule, I suppose.
It is pretty much just us. Oh, the Saints. The Saints are 1-7 too.
Saints are definitely better though.
But they're starting Taylor Shuck.
Taylor Shuck, I thought was slow.
Nope. Taylor Shuck. Taylor Shuck is now the starter. He actually looked all right whenever he got back or got into the game there, so he did.
I'm just hoping that there was talks of Chris Olave being transferred somewhere. With him being on my fantasy team, I'd love him to go to a better QB. Like, so
where was he supposed to be going? To the Chiefs, apparently.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. There was talk of him and Alvin Kamara going to the Chiefs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they really are packing in their season. You might not get that number 1 pick.
But Alvin Kamara was like, he wants to stay a Saint for the rest of his life, so he doesn't want to do no trades.
What age is Kamara these days?
31, maybe?
He's close to the end of it as well, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But he's never really had an amazing season, has he? He's always been. He's had amazing games, but has he had like how many?
He's had a couple of amazing seasons. Injuries hampers him a lot.
Fair. I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah. So we'll try and work quickly through these games and pile of shade that's just happened. But anyway, Dolphins beat the Falcons.
1-9-2.
Huh? 1-9-2. Yeah.
What the Tua has one eye? Well, not one eye missing, but one eye hurt. And he throws for 4 touchdowns.
Somebody poked his eye. Yeah. Made him better.
I think there was one of the commentators made a joke saying he should play with an eye patch from now on. Clearly better.
Yeah. 4 touchdowns, 205 yards. Completed 20 out of 26 passes.
Well, this was another game that upset my fucking betting this week.
Here, don't get me started.
Yeah, I had the Falcons and obviously the Bengals to win. And I was happy about the Jets winning. Who saw that coming? So I was happy about
Nobody's seen that coming.
I mean, the fucking Falcons let me down a bunch. 34-10.
No, I'm happy enough to see. I like me Mike McDaniel. I know he has went mental the past couple of days, and so is Tua. Like the past couple of weeks, a couple of their interviews have been sketchy to say the least.
Do you reckon there was a massive sigh of relief when they won the game? It's like, oh, my job's safe for another week or two.
Do you mean of the Dolphins?
Yeah,
or the Jets? Oh, the Dolphins, 100%. Mike McDaniel is on the hot seat there. Like,
I don't think he's safe. He shouldn't be with the weapons he's had the last 2 seasons. He's done fuck all with them. So,
yes, mostly been the running game, to be fair.
Yeah, and Aitchen's obviously been fantastic, but and then they had Mostert as well, who was great, but he's traded him now.
He's away to the Raiders, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because Sean Gente's there, so he's not getting started. It was good to see the Dolphins winning. Do you know what I mean?
I wasn't happy about it, mate, because Bijan Robinson was terrible.
Yeah.
So I just obviously in my fantasy team, he's one of the big point getters.
Did you lose this week?
I did, mate, and I was 68% favourite or something. So yeah, I'm not happy about it at all.
Mark, did you lose?
I did not. I won 2 out of 3 of my games this week.
2 winners.
I'm still above you all in the leagues.
Are you though? I could have swore I've taken over you.
You might have. We're both 5-3 now. I haven't checked.
Ooh, how are you getting on a fantasy?
I am the Jets of fantasy football in every league I'm in.
Are you
really?
Literally, man. I'm having a mare, an absolute mare. It's hard.
That's like Mark every season, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm bad. I'm down bad.
You can't come out smelling of roses when you've just lost this week.
You
It's fine, mate. I see it, mate. I see it. Thanks.
That's me above you, mate.
It's fine.
Oh, your cockiness all fucking weeks past load of weeks. There's me just staying silent in the background, creeping up behind you.
Well, to be fair, my running back room has had an absolute mare. Now,
You beat here. Well, I'll trade you.
Cam Scatterbo getting injured, although terrible, and I hate it, has helped a little because Trick Tracy will now be RB1 at the Giants. But I'm still not happy with my RB room, like, so. Yeah.
Well, next game anyway. Ravens burst. Ravens won a game as well. What's going on?
What's going on with Lamar Jackson? He looks fine.
He was supposed to be back. He was training limited training this week.
Yeah.
And then they just went, you know what? Well, we're playing the Bears.
He's back next week.
Yeah,
he's back next week. I think he had a hamstring injury, didn't he? Bears were on a good run. I think Bears won 4 games out of 4. So they're on a good little streak there.
They're 4-3 at the minute.
Then Ravens were on a bit of a losing streak there and needed a win, keep their kind of season going. They did. Tough game. That wasn't exactly the easiest game in the world, but good result. But as a Vikings fan for me.
Derrick Henry came out and 71 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, so that is good for him because he's been like.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for him. But he also had 21 carries of the ball.
Yeah, 3.4 yards a carry is not great still.
But he got 2 touchdowns.
He did get 2 touchdowns. Yeah,
true. But yeah, no, it's good to see the Ravens back winning. Hopefully, with Lamar Jackson coming back, we'll get to see a bit of the magic that we all know Lamar Jackson for. I could see them going on a streak, to be honest with you. I'm still making the playoffs.
Yeah,
Lamar's just a fucking baller, isn't he? He changes the whole dynamic of that team. They become an absolute triple threat team. So, yeah.
And then we'll go on to the Jets and the Bengals.
Great game.
What a fucking game.
Do you know, I'm actually a little bit upset by it because I obviously teed up in the chat. I was like, you were getting all excited, Neil. And I goes, oh, I love this part because I was hoping they'd lose. I see it. We see it. My God. 1-7.
What? 1-7, boys. No more fucking blowouts for us. We've won a game. We're fucking landed. That is us. Sorted.
You know what's funny is I started messaging Neil around about the last 6 minutes of that game. And the text string goes like this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's going to happen. I'm saying nothing. We're going to run that clock down. I don't know if my heart can take this anymore. Trying not to get excited. Oh my God, my fucking heart. Wasn't a single doubt the Jets are going to the Super Bowl.
And then, I don't know if you noticed what I was trying to do in the chat with the I love this part. Oh, here it comes and all this. I was just excited for them to lose at the last second.
I wasn't even looking at your message because you're just a freaking negative bastard.
I'm not negative. I just love the fact that the Jets are so shit that they ruin your weekend every week.
But you know what was cool though? They went for a 2-point conversion and everybody was going, what the fluff is he doing going for a 2-point conversion here now? You should be doing that there at the end, you know what I mean? Get your team level and then think about that and all that stuff. And then they end up winning. It's just like Aaron Glenn's like, yo, what do you fucking think of me now, bro?
That's why I'm head coach, bitch.
Yeah, buddy. Don't you
got big balls.
Me.
Big balls. Why not?
And it was a good win. I think it was for my fucking idol, Nick Mangold. They did it for him. They had to. That's why they did it.
Yeah, I forgot that one. I'm sorry to hear about that, Nick. Sorry for
the legend. Nick Mangold, legend, absolute idol. Who I took my number and everything off that man. Legend of a guy. But anyway, Bills against Panthers. Bills obviously blew out the Panthers.
Hold on.
What?
Can we not just like glaze over the fact that Brees Hall had a passing touchdown that game as well?
There was so much going on in that game. The Jets scored fucking 39 points.
What the fuck?
You know what I mean?
That wasn't on the bingo card though. You mean the Jets winning wasn't on the bingo card? Never mind a fucking passing touchdown.
Like, I don't know what happens, but like only one side of that team plays well every week. So when the defense plays well, the offense plays shit. When the offense plays well, the defense plays shit. Do you know what I mean? When you throw up 39 points and the Jets have been like holding people to the fucking 10, 15 points the last 2 games.
Yeah.
And then you throw up 39 points. You think you might be winning that way? What?
Sauce Gardner, is he injured now?
Sauce Gardner was injured. Garrett Wilson was injured.
Yeah. And Brennan Allen's injured too, but then Isaiah Davis had a fucking game.
Isaiah Davis went fucking ape shit. You know what I mean? If we get rid of Brees Hall now, it wouldn't matter. We've still got friggin' hopefully Brennan Allen goes back. We've got Isaiah Davis too. But
no, I'm glad your team got a win, mate. I'm happy for you.
I am also glad, bro.
So we're moving on to the James Cook against the Panthers game.
The James Cook against the Panthers, yes. Did I see that they ran the same play 8 times on the Panthers and the Panthers still couldn't stop it?
Do you know what? I didn't see much of this game, mainly because it was always going to be a blowout in my mind, so I was worried about other games. But I was just upset that Josh Allen didn't get that many points. I always go back to fantasy. He wasn't great.
Cook had them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what did so James Cook ran 19 carries for 216 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Am I right in saying Dowdle has now got the RB1 position at the Panthers as well?
That is what they're sort of saying without saying it.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
He's been awesome from coming on the scene. My God. What he got like 200 or 200 yard plus scrimmage yard games in a row.
Yeah.
And then Chuba Hubbard comes back and they sort of start sharing the weight, the carries.
Yeah.
He said, I don't understand that. Like, if he's getting fucking 200 plus yards a game, give the man the ball. Just let him do it.
No, fair play to him, like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Chuba Hubbard was an animal, like, last year, and he's just, I think whenever seems when people get their money, they just seem to slack off a bit.
Yeah. Well, we were saying that about Jamar Chase the first 4 weeks last year, and then he got the triple crown.
Sauce Gardner too, like.
Well, Sauce Gardner is terrible at the minute. Not terrible.
Well, if you look at the numbers, mate, he's technically not terrible. If you look,
I was going to say he's not terrible because they're not really throwing his way and stuff like that, but he does get away with all penalties. So,
but yeah, he's just not at Sauce Gardner level. If that's where you're getting at,
that's fair. I expect better.
Texans against the 49ers. 49ers getting beat. The 49ers are now 5-3. People are talking, they're calling for Kyle Shanahan's head. The 49ers are 5-3 with fucking the most injured team in the league.
Yeah.
They're doing all right.
Listen, I'm okay with it. The Seahawks are now number 1 in the division. I didn't have to play a game this weekend. Go son.
CJ Stroud threw for fucking 300 yards for 2 touchdowns as well. Like, so he's back, baby.
I think there was like an NFL record in that game, wasn't there? Because the 49ers couldn't get the ball. The Texans just kept it most of the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you got the ball more than the other team, you're going to win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the defense did very, very well. The Texans defense is pretty sweet, like, to be fair.
Yeah, 41 minutes of possession, Rob.
That wasn't total. Mental. Absolutely mental.
Patriots against the Browns. I hate to see this, to be fair. There's what, kids in kindergarten that haven't seen the Patriots win a Super Bowl yet, so it's nice for them.
To say that. Yeah, there was a wee meme going out today on NFL memes. Yeah. It's like, I feel so sorry for the guys in kindergarten, haven't seen them win a Super Bowl yet.
I know. I fucking hate it that fucking we've had like 47 freaking rebuilds since fucking the last 50 years, and the Patriots do it once and they're fucking back.
Drake May is a baller though. Like, he's the most accurate QB in the league. I think him and Jared Goff are the only 2 over 70% accuracy. My God, that's all I can say. Like, it's
Drake
at the same time, yeah. I think if you look at though, even though what are they like 5? What are they 6-1 now? Patriots, is it
6-2? Yeah,
6-2. They haven't really played. Their wins haven't come against great teams. In fairness, I think they beat the Bills by like maybe at 2 points, but the Bills had like 2 or 3 turnovers that game as well, so they kind of shot themselves in the foot. But besides that, they haven't really played a good team yet, the Patriots. And I think they're just kind of flying over the radar, beating these pretty weak teams. Say what you want about the Browns, but man, Gabriel's kind of not really throwing the ball very well for them now, and he's kind of not really looking as good as maybe they thought he would look when he kind of played against the Vikings in London. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's it's kind of similar enough to the Colts. Not the Colts. Yeah, the Colts as well. I think them two are two teams which have only played weak teams and got their wins against the weak teams and haven't really been truly tested yet, per se. So I'm still kind of holding my breath on both those teams.
Yeah, I sort of think the same as with the Bills as well. The Bills haven't played anybody overly great either. They get to play the fucking Jets and the Dolphins fucking twice a year.
Yeah.
Well,
First 4
they played
fucking
the
wins in
Ravens.
both of their things.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens are not great this year.
Yeah, but we thought they were going to be great when they played them. So,
But they just about beat them.
yeah, true.
They just about beat a terrible Ravens team.
Yeah, you are right. I don't think they haven't had a team over 0.5 yet, have they? Other than the Bills, the Patriots. But they're still doing the job. You know what I mean? I think they've had the easiest schedule up until now. But you still have to win those games. No game in the NFL is easy. So
no, it's very true. Very true.
Yeah. Eagles against the Giants. What a fucking mental day. Never mind game. Like, what the hell? Like,
absolute shame is what it is.
fucking Scadaboo's ankle got hanging off, man. Hanging off. That was fucking crazy looking.
And a hip drop tackle.
Hip drop tackle that didn't get called.
Yep.
What do you want the defense to do? Like, you got an amazing rusher like Cam Scadaboo. Like, he's getting away from everybody. Like, how are you going to avoid those hip drop tackles? And it's a rugby tackle. And I'm an advocate for it. I mean, like, what do you expect the defense to do when someone like that is running over you day in, day out?
I'm all
not
for
break the rules,
but they're illegal now.
It's a tackle.
It's a tackle. We've done them. We've all done them. But at the end of the day, it is now illegal, and it didn't get called. And his ankle's fucking horrid shape. Like,
yeah. We said he'd have a short season, but they definitely didn't go out in the way we were expecting.
This is not how I thought he was going to go out. No, I thought there was definitely going to be CTE involved.
Yeah. I think everyone
might actually be there. He doesn't even know his ankle's broke. He'll just appear at training during the week there. And like, I'm fucking ready to go, coach.
See his attitude, like when it happened as well. It wasn't like he just snapped his ankle. It was like, oh fuck me, this is gonna.
I know. Did you see? He like lifted it up and went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
It didn't break though. It was just dislocated. I know it's still bad, but from what I've seen, it's not like a snap of like the bone. It was just like just dislocated out of place, which. Luckily, even though it was bad, I don't think it dislocates nearly as bad as a snap. So recovery time for that, his side of things shouldn't be.
I was going to say, like, he shouldn't be out that long, should he?
I say season's over for sure. Especially just with all the ligaments, he's probably torn inside there from dislocating it. But I say his comeback, it's not going to be a thing where he's going to have like a super weak ankle. I say his comeback will be pretty strong.
Was it not? I know with the shoulder dislocation. The ligaments stretch, that it actually becomes easier to dislocate the shoulder again. I don't know if it's the same with the ankle. Now
I'm not
done that once.
Like the way his ankle twisted, pretty much like 45 degrees to the right. I say some ligaments probably got stretched, if not snapped, from doing that for sure.
Yeah. No, listen. I wish him a speedy recovery. He's been my favorite player to watch all season. So
fun. Yeah. I actually vouched for him back in March on my Twitter, and I made videos about him too during the draft, saying this guy is going to be an absolute stud in the NFL by whoever picks him up. I remember watching a college football game. I think it was the playoff one between Texas and Kansas, and it was just pretty much just Cam Scadaboo, the only player on offense, and he was running, he was catching, he was even throwing. And he was just soul-handedly keeping Kansas in that game and actually nearly beat Texas soul-handedly as well. Just himself, and you could just tell that guy was just a fucking dog.
The McCaffrey of college football.
He was
doing fucking everything this year.
He was just a dog, and like you could just tell this guy's gonna be a stud, man.
Yeah,
I know. I think I said that as well, Rob. Remember I says about Dart as well.
Oh, well, there was Cam Scadaboo and Dart were the two that you were definitely hung up on. Like, Scadaboo went a bit later than we expected, but that's because he's undersized, as they say. But low center of gravity. People find it hard to tackle him. He's hard to get in or get around the legs. So,
did Barkley get injured in that game as well?
He came back though. I think he got injured, but he came back in.
Yeah, I think he had he had said something about a hamstring, but he was back in again.
Is it too early to talk about the fact that the Madden curse might be over?
Oof.
You better not say shit like that, bro. Barkley's in my fantasy team. You're just saying that shit because you fucking know I'm above you in the league.
What do we think, guys? Is it over
Oh,
or is it just coming?
No, we're not even talking about it. Let's go on. The Saints against the Buccaneers.
He had nearly as much rushing yards as Hurts had passing yards. So I mean, I'd say it's broken, dude.
Oh shit! Someone said it. What do you think, Aaron? Is it over? The Madden curse?
I'd wait. You just never know what can. There's a lot of games left. We're only in week 8. You know, there's a lot of games left. You just never know what can happen.
Listen,
you would do anything to try and win a division, wouldn't you? Like,
listen, I'll just beat you in the playoffs like I do every year. It's fine.
Did you beat me in the playoffs?
Yeah, I beat you in the quarters last year or the semis last year.
Oh, you can go fluff, hey.
And then my team was fucking terrible in the final. We've talked about this a few times.
I know I would have destroyed that guy in the final.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saints against Buccaneers.
No shock there.
Wildly underwhelming game. I mean, it was the result we knew was going to happen, but I mean, it wasn't special.
Yeah, wasn't great. What is it? The Buccaneers have like 3 wide receivers out. They're running back. God, why can't I think his name? Bucky Irving. He's out.
Yeah.
And yet they're still 6-2. They're still winning games. Friggin' Mike Evans out for the season. What's the crack with Chris Godwin? Is he coming back or what? What is going on?
He had 2 games. He was terrible. He's apparently injured again. I'm done with him. Like he's fucking. Yeah. I kept him all last year after he got his bad injury, thinking he'll do me good next season.
I think we need to have a list of players again. Done with.
I had such a good start to the fantasy season. It was 5-1, and now I'm 5-3, and people are starting to piss me off. See Matthew Golden.
I told you I'd give you a 3rd round pick in 2028 for him.
No, get fucked. Anyway.
Wow. He couldn't be that shit then.
That's just he's worth more than that still.
A 2nd round pick in 2029?
You can't do that, unfortunately. Anyway, let's move on. We'll talk about this.
Anyway, yes, the Saints are 1-7. They are fighting with the Jets for that number 1 pick.
What do we think? Is Baker Mayfield MVP caliber this season?
There's better QBs at this moment in time than Baker Mayfield.
Do you know who my pick is for MVP this year?
It's going to be
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, isn't it? Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor. God damn. What a guy.
To be honest with you, I agree with you. Having an obviously unbelievable season, MVP caliber season. But then you got what McCaffrey did 2 seasons ago and still didn't get MVP. You know, it's.
You need to get off McCaffrey's dick here. Like, move on.
No, but Jesus Christ! But that guy, he had, I think that year he had like 1,400 yards rushing and 1,000 or like 800 yards receiving. He had like 22 total scrimmage yards, 2,200, and still didn't get MVP. I think it went to Lamar, didn't it, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, maybe, yeah.
And it's just QBs. It's always QBs. When was the last time it wasn't a QB? Was it Adrian Peterson?
Well, the only QB that's going to fucking get it this year out of all of them is going to be Daniel Jones. Like
Daniel Jones, yeah.
There's nobody even close to him at the minute. Like,
and he has an easy fixture list for the remainder of the season as well. There's not any hard teams there. Like he go to the remainder of the season unbeaten for the Colts, you know.
Yeah,
ain't a hard fixture left in that season.
Like, what do you think went right there? I mean, do you think it's maybe like because your woman, what's her name, Carly Ursay, the GM, because she's down on the field? You know, whenever you're at work and your boss comes in and you decide to look better than what you are. You know what I mean? You'll sit there and try and be. You just do. You get on with your day. Then your boss comes in. Oh fuck! And you start fucking doing shit. Do you think maybe that's what's happened because the boss is watching? You're like, fuck, I better be good here, like.
Yeah, there's a possibility of that, isn't there? But at the end of the day, once you get a setup or a system that suits you, clearly this system suits Daniel Jones, and that's just it. You know, it's any QB could go if they get into the right system, they're going to be a great player. Sam Darnold, shit at the Jets, good at the Vikings, been great at the Hawks. Like it's one of those things. If you get a system that suits you, you're going to play.
Yeah.
But she's like listening in and all the play calls and like going over and going, well, what went wrong in that play then? And then having to find out what went wrong and saying who made the balls up in that situation. Like that
Yeah,
makes
but-
you better as a coach. You have to go right. I have to fucking do the right call here. I have
Yeah.
to fucking. call
I
the right
think
play.
that's more than she's learning. I don't think it's a thing where she's criticizing people like, why did you do this? I think she's wondering why to educate herself more so than she's just there as like an intern kind of vibe. She wants to learn what she owns rather than being there and like micromanaging. She's just trying to figure out what and how the system works more so than anything.
I think it's a fucking brilliant idea. I think more GMs should be sitting beside the coach, fucking learning it.
I see where you're coming from, but also at the exact opposite end of that scale, if players start doing bad, she's causing stress by being there. The owner shouldn't be that close to the sideline, criticizing the coach's decisions, blah, 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 blah. So, like, either way, if they're doing well, we're going to talk good about it. If they're doing bad, we're going to be like, she shouldn't be there. It's just one of those things.
Well, at the minute she's there and they're doing good.
Yeah, fair.
So we're talking about that.
That is fair. That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
So the Colts beat the Titans 38-14. Like it wasn't even like a fucking hard game for them. Like they just they destroyed them basically. Let's just put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And your MVP caliber running back had
12 carries for 150. 12 carries for 153 yards with 2 touchdowns.
Was that 98% of the rushing yards?
Yeah. 12.8 yards a carry. What a player.
See, I was going to ask you to do the quick math on that one, Robert.
I'm not doing quick math, mate. I've just got it in front of me.
Yeah. Whereas we had Tajay Spears on the other side of the ball, who had 9 carries for 59 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah. But no, I just enjoy watching everything the Colts are doing at the minute. It's good to see another team.
It's so bizarre.
They're obviously historically fantastic. And well, we had them for potential number 1 picks this year. So they're sitting there number 1 seed in the is it AFC or NFC? I can't even remember.
For God's save us.
For God's save us. It's one of them ones I struggle with. Yeah.
You always struggle. Anyway, Broncos with the Cowboys. The Broncos won against the Cowboys. Cowboys. Do you think Dak's wasting his life at the Cowboys?
Where's he going to go if he doesn't stay there?
I don't know. I think he is a good quarterback. He's just at the Cowboys.
He absolutely is. He's one of the better QBs in the league. Like but then he's also got CB Lamb and George Pickens out there. Their offense should be on fire.
You reckon the fact that they're that good is just sort of like shadowing how shit Dak is this season, or?
Well, you threw 4. Or no, I'm not going
to. I think Dak's been doing all right this season. To be fair.
I reckon it's because his receiver core is so good that it's making him look better. Because he wasn't really fantastic last year. He
was injured more last year. To be fair, like he does get injured a lot. To be fair, well, he's been injured the past couple of years there. Like, but
in the year previous, they were a playoff team, and Dak does what Dak does and bottled it in the playoffs. So
yeah. But they're 3-4-1 Broncos. Broncos are looking pretty nifty considering they were in the shittest game that's ever happened.
No, the shittest game that ever happened was the 3-3. It was at 0-0 between the Raiders and someone.
Oh, Vikings beat the Raiders 2 years ago with Josh. I think Nick Mullins was quarterback at the time to beat them 3-0.
3-0.
God damn. Terrible. Steelers against the Packers.
It was another very good game.
Mm-hmm.
Packers are looking all right. Like Jordan Love beats his master.
Did you see there was a meme there about Aaron Rodgers, hey bro, what's up? He's like, you're one of my favorite people. And Jordan Love goes, how you haven't spoken to me in 5 years? And he went, exactly. Just fucking Aaron Rodgers being mental.
Aaron Rodgers is mental.
What a fucking awful jersey.
Oh, fucking what a shit jersey. People were saying that's one of the best jerseys they've ever seen in their lives and all.
The matte yellow is nice. The stripes down the front, awful.
Everything was awful about it. Yellow was... How do you like it? I
don't know. I just do. I like it.
The matte yellow is nice. It's the stripes, a sort of football-looking-ish jersey down the front, look weird.
Stripes don't even go the full way down the jersey, and they're just a random pile of freaking black lines. I don't even know what they're about. Like, they're terrible.
I like it.
That's because you have no style, bro.
All right, cool. Rude.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, Aaron Rodgers, he had the chance to beat all 32 teams, make NFL history, and bottled it.
There is only a couple of people who've done that, isn't there? Well, Tom Brady's obviously one of them.
I don't think anybody's done it. That's the whole point of it, is that making NFL history, being the first person to do it.
I'm pretty sure Tom Brady did it.
I don't think he has.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I'll take your word for it.
No, you're not. You're Googling it right now. Anyway, Chiefs against the Commanders. Chiefs look back.
They do. They look dangerous again. Probably stronger looking team, the AFC right now, based off the last couple of games. Got a couple of players back as well. They got Rice came back, I think it was a game or two ago.
Yeah. Rasheed Rice has been doing well.
Yeah. They're playing well. Yeah. And Chiefs are dangerous, you know what I mean? Chiefs, if they once again to the playoffs, they're a different beast altogether. Different beast.
I don't like it. Don't like it at all, mate. I don't want to see the Chiefs making it again.
I mean, they've done quite well at sharing the workload this game as well, I thought. Pacheco got Hunt, Mahomes, even fair share of carries. And you had Kelsey for 100 yards and Rice as well. I mean, they got so many weapons there, and they are most definitely back.
Yeah. They make one or two more signings before the deadline hits, they could be really, as I said, Olaf going potentially from New Orleans. If they get that, then it could be a game changer.
What about the Commanders? Commanders seem to have drifted off some shocking since Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel's been injured. And then Austin Eckler at the start, with the season ending Achilles injury as well.
It definitely don't seem as prolific as it did last season, especially with all the kind of the signings they made to bolster the team. Obviously, Jane Daniels being injured doesn't help either. But I don't think teams feared them as much as maybe they did last season. But you never know. Could be the case they're probably underperforming on their side. They probably expect to be doing a lot better. So you never know. They could still go on a little bit of a run.
Well, Marcus Mariota was their top Russian guy for 28 yards.
That's ridiculous.
Jesus. The QB was Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
What happened to Krosky Merritt being amazing?
I know.
Damn.
What did happen?
What was Scary Terry? Is he coming back this season or is he out?
I think he's back this week. He might have been back last week too. I'm not sure. But yeah.
Also, 3 players have done it, Neil. That's why I was smiling.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure there has. Fucking hate him.
Who's the 3?
Huh?
Who are the 3? I'm
going
to Google this myself, I'm not going to do
Tom
it now.
Brady, Drew Brees, and Peyton Manning.
Well.
Anyway, boys, that's the week. It's time for...
It's good calls or talking balls.
Yes, good calls and talking balls or talking balls. We give you our hot takes for the week and we decide if it's a good call or we're talking balls.
So I assume now the person that's asking the question now, because there's 4 of us, doesn't have any input at all.
Don't have any input at whatsoever.
Ooh.
Sweet. Right. Love that. Because it can't have a draw. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Hell yeah. So who wants to go first?
Mine are all Seahawks based just because I'm on the hype train now.
I'll get my Jets one out of the way for you. That's it. How do we look at a couple of different ones, and this Jets one sort of stuck out to me. So it's the New York Jets finally broke through and got their first win of the season in the wildest possible way. At a 14-point deficit with 8 minutes left, Breece Hall with a passing touchdown. All it takes is their season is now turned around, and they're making a playoff run.
Talking balls. Not even going to fucking defend it.
Talking balls, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That hurt you.
Unfortunately, talking balls for you boys. Unfortunately.
Oh, they can't. No, there's no way. And I'm not even going to fall for it. You know what I mean? I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting sucked into their fucking bullshit. No, they won a game and that's it. That's what's happening.
See, this is. We know you're lying, by the way, Neil, because...
no, I'm not getting sucked in. No, it's not happening this year. No, I'm not getting sucked in.
I want you to look over your shoulder and just spit at that, because that's what you just did.
Don't care.
And you're also got your Letterman jacket on, and, I'm surprised you haven't got your Jets cap on, mate. You're all
mate,
in.
I have the cap right here. I was supposed to put it on, but then I was looking on camera and my hair's on point, so I'm not fucking ruining it.
Oh, fucking dear Christ! We're gonna have to hold you down and shave that someday.
Why? Why would you want to do this to my beautiful hair?
Who's
Is
next?
that a
Then?
hot take there, or like? Because I think you're talking balls.
You literally before Aaron came,
Oh.
before Aaron came on, you called me a sexy bastard. Anyway, right. Who wants to go next?
Oh, fuck, I'll go. Jackson Smith and Jigba will break the single season receiving record.
Talking balls.
He's on for it.
Talking balls, mate.
He's on for it though.
No.
All right.
I'd
think
say
he's
talking
gonna-
balls to annoy him more so.
Yeah, I'm gonna double
What
down
is
on
what
it.
is the
Yeah.
season record, Robert?
It's like 1,926 or something.
What's he on?
Oh fuck, I don't know. Hang on.
Oh, you says he's close to it.
He's on 800 and something. But it's only 8
That's a
games
lot
or
more.
7 games in, mate. I say he's close to it. He's statistically able to do it if he keeps going at the pace he's going. He'll get like 1,986.
Statistically, yeah.
You'll probably get
season.
400 against the Vikings, where we're playing in
Yeah.
about 2 weeks' time. 3 weeks' time.
Statistically, the Jets can make it to the Super Bowl.
Lol. Here we go. There's that train.
Mark, what about you?
No, I'm saying talking balls as well.
Yeah, he's only 819 in 7 games.
No,
Yeah.
You already got the call against you there. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Fuck you.
You got any, Aaron? Have you?
Yeah, I'll say Vikings are going to make a generational run into the playoffs this year.
That is just that is like saying the Jets are going to fucking make a fucking run.
Nah.
JJ McCarthy is not the answer. I don't think he is the answer. You're going to have to friggin' do so shit that you can fucking draft a QB this year.
Just watch.
You may
It's
do
going
your
to be
homework.
It's going to be the NFL scripts coming out strong this Sunday. Just
You
I
sign
can't
off
wait.
there with
It's going to
do
come
your
out so
homework.
strong, and the NFL Twitter pages, YouTube page, are all going to have JJ McCarthy on their banners like they did after week 1 again. In their bios, they want him there. They like him. He's got the pretty face. He's young. You know, they're gonna.
You
They
know-
want them. They want him to be that guy, and if they want to be that guy, they'll make him that guy.
See, when you first came on, Aaron, I sort of thought, oh, I'll try and get joined in here and we'll talk about the division and where the Vikings are in their division. And I seen it and I decided that I wasn't going to bring it up. So, talking balls.
Yeah, I think talking balls as well. I don't know if everybody said that.
It's going to be a full sweep. Talking balls.
God damn, we need to get a fucking good call in here. Something.
This is a very negative episode.
Right, go ahead, man. Give us one we can say good call to.
Oh god, I had fucking, but I think they're all going to be
Nothing Jets based because they're all talking balls.
Jonathan Taylor will be the MVP this year.
That's weak.
That's the only one that I didn't think might be. Oh no, I've got another one. But I've already said this one.
Purely because of the way running backs always get overlooked and they tend to get offensive player of the year. I'm just going to go with talking balls, mate.
Yeah, I'm down with Rob there. I'm going to lean him that way as well and say talking balls.
Colts, as I said, have an easy fixture list for the rest of the season, and it's a fixture list where you could actually realistically see them winning every game up to the playoffs, which if they did, they'll win their division and they'll win their conference. So, which means you get them a bye. Like, you could see it if he keeps up the way he's going and the way the Colts are playing. Like, you know, it'd be hard to overlook him. And there's no one really standing out at this moment of time in any other team who's playing super consistent or a super high level either. Like, who at this moment of time would be the top 3 MVP runners at this moment? Like, you know, like you got Taylor probably, and then like who else?
Taylor, probably Josh Allen.
Baker Mayfield
maybe-
deserves a shout.
Not yet, not this moment.
No,
Not compared
not
to
at the
last
moment.
season.
No,
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I might even go to Njigba.
And Jigba.
Well, Jacob's sitting. He is leading in receiving yards, and you've got Jonathan Taylor. He's sitting on 850 yards with 12 touchdowns, which I think, if I remember correctly, that is more than 10 of the NFL teams total.
Yeah, like there's no one standing out right now as a strong MVP runner. There's no one out there having a groundbreaking season.
Yeah.
And as I said, I think with the fixture list he has, I think it's highly. He's obviously going to score a lot more. So, like, possibly, like, you could see them going to the, like, yeah, like, I would say.
You have to say the
I'd say
usual
good
suspects.
call. I'd say it's a very strong chance of being a good call.
Yeah.
I'd say
The usual suspects like Lamar, Mahomes, friggin' Burrow. Well, obviously Lamar and Burrow was out of it. Like,
yeah, like you got Mahomes, is starting to kind of power up a little bit now, and the refs are a little bit puckering up to him too over the last couple of games. So, it's But look, if someone has a season of, like, if you do have a running back season, but obviously running backs do get overlooked, but he has a season that kind of, like, you can't overlook it, like, you know what I mean? And the Colts do go on like a generational run. You never know.
So it's still talking balls, isn't it? You just don't want to change your mind.
Yeah, I'll say good call.
Bastards.
You got the first good call out of someone at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Has anyone got one that might be a good call?
Go ahead, Mark. It's your turn.
I don't even think I had a second one prepared. Let me see.
I have one if you want. It's also Seahawks based while you're looking, Mark.
You can do more than just the Seahawks. Like, it's an
I'm
NFL show, not a Seahawks show.
I'm on the hype train. Leave me alone, okay? But the Seahawks will make the conference championship game this season. I'm not even going to the playoff or the Super Bowl. Conference championship.
Oh, see, this is where I'm perplexed now, because I want to say good call, but because it's Seahawks, I want to tell you to go fuck yourself.
That's
Seahawks are in the NFC or AFC?
NFC.
No, I don't think they go to the. I'm gonna go. Well, yeah, they gotta go against the likes of Detroit. There's a good teams in the NFC, like, playing well. Green Bay as well.
Can we also just look at the fact that the NFC West that the Seahawks are in have the Rams and the 49ers in, and they're all pretty much on the same
but we're top
record.
We're five. There's Seahawks 5-2, Rams 5-2, Niners 5-3.
Actively scouting them right now.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. That's a bad call. I'm gonna say don't. No.
I think I've already just said this is before the season started that the Rams were my dark horse to make that championship.
Okay, but they're not going to, because the Seahawks will be there.
So I'm gonna go Talkin Balls.
Yeah,
even though I wanted to say good call. What do you think, Mark?
No, he's talking balls. I do have one here. This one's actually stolen from Bleacher Report, and it is the Kansas City Chiefs look their dominant selves again in the 28-7 thrashing over the Commanders. If you thought KC's 0-2 start meant weekend, think again.
Well,
what's the question?
It's not a question.
What was it? What's the statement? Did you think
that they were dominant over the Commanders, and that if you thought they were weakened, think again, basically.
Still a statement, Mark. It's not a question.
I know, I don't understand. So what do you think? What am I supposed to be saying is a good call? Then?
Questions.
But what am I supposed to say is a good call?
That they're not weakened. They're a good team, and yes, they are.
Do you want me to say that you're asking me the Chiefs a good team now again?
I told you this was a weak one. I had to go looking for this one. It's not my fault you had nothing fucking prepared.
It is.
Well, I give you fucking 2 faster than days.
It's definitely your fault that you're not prepared.
Sort your life out.
Look, you can suck, mate.
So you're asking me, are the Chiefs back?
I'm asking you that.
That's what I think they are. I think they are back. They look back.
They unfortunately
back.
are.
Yeah,
unfortunately are.
Even though Travis Kelce keeps dropping balls, he still had 100 yards there.
Look how upset you are that this is going to get the first good call.
Got him. Anyway, how are you, Marcus? That was good. Finally got you. Aaron, have you got one?
Ooh, another one. We're gonna get a team in the Super Bowl this year that hasn't appeared in the last century.
The last,
no, 10 years. Sorry, decade. I do apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, now you have to fucking make me think who was in the fucking Super Bowls the last decade.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. I think there's a good chance the Lions are going to be in the Super Bowl. Obviously, the way the Colts are playing, there's a great chance the Colts are going to be in the Super Bowl.
The
I don't
Bills
think they've been in the last decade, have they?
Bills. I don't think Bills been in the last 10 years.
Yeah, Bills haven't been in the last 10 years. Ravens haven't either, have they? The last time their Super Bowls,
no.
Lewis
Ravens
last
and Bills.
season.
That's because the Chiefs has been in the Super Bowl, basically.
Yeah. Chiefs just dominated it.
Yeah, Chiefs, Pats, Hawks had 2. Well, Hawks actually 2016 was the last one for the Hawks.
Basically, if it wasn't the Chiefs, it was the Patriots.
Don't worry about that, Rob. The Hawks won't be there.
I know they're getting to the conference game and losing. Told you that.
Good call. That's a fucking good call.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I think that it's very possible. Lions would be my pick for the Super Bowl all season, like so.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure it'll be after losing like their defensive and offensive coordinator, but they seem to be kind of faring pretty well still. So yeah, that was a big question.
They lost that game against the Packers and they went fucking ham since. Or they've been scoring loads of points to the number one offense in the NFL. So yeah, good call.
Yeah, boy. Right. So the Broncos are a top 3 team.
Good call. This season, good call.
Yeah, it is a good call. Is Patrick Surtain actually injured, or is he just hurt for that game, or what happened?
He was injured for that game, but
they sold him.
Yeah, no, he was injured for that game,
but he will be playing again soon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good call. I said I had them as my dark horse at the start of the season. I thought they were going to do well, and they're doing well. So
yeah, pretty much dismantled the Cowboys.
Because nobody ever done that in the last 2 seasons.
After the Giants' miracle.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
True.
Yeah. I think they look strong. They look consistent. They can put a lot on the board. Got a strong defense. Great blitzing defense as well. Yeah, I think like as I said, it's a funny season where no team's kind of running away or dominating or per se. So yeah, no, I can say
are the Colts.
Well, yeah, like as I said, they look on record, but I'll still kind of hold my breath until they actually play a decent team, as well. But I think Broncos have gone against some good teams as well, and they've kind of shown they can hang with them this season, and they look strong, you know. So yeah, I think that's a really good. Yeah, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, everybody else okay with that?
Oh,
you're such a bastard.
There we go. We ended on a positive note because we're positive.
Couldn't go an episode without getting a good call, could you?
No, definitely not. But well, we yeah, you know what I mean. We had to end it on a positive note because we can't be a negative all the time, you know.
Yeah, the Colts. The rest of the Colts season is pretty. It's not difficult either. Like they've got the Steelers and the Chiefs and the Seahawks are probably the 3 hardest games for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm. So
they like I said, they've got a good schedule left.
The Colts have beat the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Titans, the Raiders, the Cardinals, and the Chargers and the Titans, which was the only team that they got beat by was the Rams.
And that was a good game too. That was a field goal or something.
27-20.
That was a goal or a touchdown. Fair enough.
Yep. But anyway, that's us for the week, gentlemen. how'd you find it? Being
Good to be
You know,
back in the
enjoyable.
comfort of my own house
Yeah.
for a while.
Look at him. I try and ask Aaron a question here, and he has to fucking tell about his life.
I thought you were asking everyone. I apologize, Aaron. I apologize.
He thought it was a communal question. No, great fun. Really enjoyed it. Great conversation. Looking forward to doing more as well. And seeing what we can do working together. Kind of taking what I know from being in the content game for a couple of years, and obviously you guys' NFL knowledge and ball and what happens behind the scene, and seeing if we can kind of merge the two together and see if we can take Talkin Balls to a new level and step it up a little bit for sure.
Happy days. I love it. Like,
You know,
And also, we're doing our first proper live show, guys. We all excited for that?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
You mean you could say it with a smile on your face at least? Fuck me.
I did have a smile on my face.
No, you
Yeah,
It
did
was more of
not.
a smolder.
We're
It
going
was more of
to
a smolder.
Belushi's, guys.
Yeah,
London
is
Bridge.
it a nice place?
It's unreal, mate.
It's a
Sick.
sports bar, mate, and it's fucking clinker. Like, it's just so many TVs.
We've got our own wee man cave, buckets of beers.
Oh, nice. What games are on that weekend? What's like the big one?
The Steelers play the
Ravens.
Bears. The Ravens play the Jets. The Packers play the Vikings. Or no, yeah, they do. Yeah, the Packers play the Vikings.
Good games.
Yeah, so there is a lot of good games. So we're trying to get as many fan clubs involved as possible, and then Big Will Gavin's coming
Nice
as well. Try and get a couple more people.
There's going to be a fan club beer pong championship.
Yeah, there's
A
going
lot
to
of
be
bragging rights there, guys.
there's going to be a Talkin Meatball sub challenge. It's going to be fun.
Mark's going to win it because he loves the Talkin Meatball sub.
He loves the what, sorry?
Talkin Meatball sub. It's delicious.
He loves balls in his mouth.
Love it.
See, you lost out on the joke, Rob.
No, it's fine. I thought it was better with Neil delivering it.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it was the
Bring
timing.
his balls.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we'll see you next week for another episode. Hopefully by next week the trade deadline will be over and we'll be able to tell you all the crack. No, it's actually the 4th is next Tuesday. So shit
Trades will be coming in while we're live talking shit about it.
Shit could be happening while we're on.
I think there's gonna be some big trades this week. I think there's gonna be some big ones. I could see a big Vikings player go as well if we lose this game in Detroit.
I could see
hitter go.
If the Jets lose this week, that pretty much most of our talent's gonna go. And I reckon most of the
you're not gonna get rid of Guard, are you? Because he's injured now. So
are you gonna sign off this episode or what's going on here?
Right, guys. See you next week.
Fair. Bye.